Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today. Was impersonating over the Gimster. Yesterday was a massive failure. I'm gonna be honest. Damn. That's tough. That sucks. I'm assuming Pikachu can't be in raids anymore now. It's like past midnight in the latest time zones. All I can hope now is that he comes back for some kind of ultra unlock. Which I doubt he will, but who knows. There doesn't really seem to be an ultra unlock this year. Not ultra unlock. Go Fest finale part, whatever. Whatever. See, I'm probably just out of luck. Which is so stupid. I've tried so hard for the Pikachu. It just wasn't meant to be, I suppose. That's just how it is sometimes. It is what it is. Pasta. Also, end of the month is coming up. When is the end of the month? Thursday? 7, 28, 29, 30... Friday? Friday. Friday's last day of the month. So I need to get my monthly shiny compilation made of just Garchomp. But bum, 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 bum. I don't know, today 3,700 gimme ghoul? Is that reasonable? I really don't know. Especially because I'm almost fully sure that my mom is gonna enter my room at some point because they're back from France. Help. Oh! So total, hello. Ah! Hello, Bob. How is you doing today? How is the bobbage? I'm tired. For some reason, my legs are really sore. I wonder why. I think 65 kilometers is the most amount of distance I've ever traveled in a singular day without using a motorized vehicle. It's crazy. So weird, now I'm used to being called bored. Because you're in somebody else's chat? Damn. You want me to call you that too? I thought you didn't watch other streamers, that's what you said. That's fine. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know. There are days I don't stream. Also, there's a chance that later today I'll do a Bonanza stream. I don't have the game yet. But I don't see why I couldn't do it. Yeah, that's fair, Bob. That's fair. Oh. Let's try Knackley. No, I'm tripping. I don't know, what could I do this afternoon other than stream? Work on school? No thanks. Did 5k in Safari, nothing, so now it's Lugia time. Alright, fair enough. Good luck with Lugia. Is this Fire Red Leaf Green Lugia, I'm guessing? Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Good luck. May you get it sooner than I get my gimme ghoul. No, actually, you know what? May I get my gimme ghoul before you get your Lugia? Actually, that is the better order in my opinion. Those are really funny. How I biked 65 kilometers yesterday, yet I got my Adventure Seek rewards this morning. It says I traveled 24.9 kilometers. It's because it doesn't like biking distance. If that's how you count, then sure, Bob. That is true. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. You hit odds once you've done 8,192 encounters from now. And hello there. Cara O'Loughlin? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I just had to figure out how your name was meant to be. Look at Carao. That's probably Cara. Makes a lot more sense. How are you doing today? Blah blah blah, Leaf Green got some things to make up for. Ah, that's a good point. To be honest, I feel like my Shiny Lock also got something to make up for. What are you playing? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Ugh. And always Amadeus Fire 2.0. What do you mean by that? You're just gonna do Safari Week for funsies? Is my guess. Did I time cheat? Yeah, I think so. I only did 2 days, so I'm gonna do the other 8 in August. I thought you didn't like Safari Zone. Screen tear? Oh, thanks. I am playing on my other monitor and not on the capture cards. Oh, not that one. That one. It should be fixed now. Yeah, Hex, but the encounters... the encounters are faster, aren't they, in Safari Zone? Because you don't have to throw out your Pokemon every time. Fair. That's a good point. I did not consider that. Hello there, Nancy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you is having a very nice day. Good, and you? Yeah, I'm doing good as well. I'm a bit tired. I mean, as the stream title suggests, which I don't think you can see on short stream, which is still a stupid feature. I did bike 65 kilometers yesterday. So my legs are a bit tired. Right, of course, Bob. So, not in August? Hello, fly, stupid. Ugh. Oh my god, my Miraidon is not listening to what I'm telling it to do. I mean, Spupa and the Bronzer and Zubat are already over odds. I mean, that again, but that doesn't mean anything. Your odds remain the exact same as they were before. On average, you will get your shinies in 8,192 encounters from now. Not Spupa. Spupa will be 4,096 encounters from now. Which ones are you, up or down? Both. What am I playing? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Ah! Counter's been going up today, right? I've not paid close attention to that, but I think it is. I don't think we started at 36.56. What? What's my name? Can you not see my name either on YouTube Shorts? I swear to God, that's something you can see. Right? I'm checking it out. Shut up. Well. Watch my own short stream, which is not that one, but this one. Yeah, you can literally see my name at the top of the screen. What? Did you see Spokevid? I have no clue who Spoke is. I'm gonna be so honest. Burr. Do you know Kayla and Fulton? Nope. Never heard of them before. Unstable SMP is scripted. No clue what that is. I know what an SMP is, but not that one. Like, I don't know if you're realizing this, but I'm playing Pokemon and not Minecraft right now. Well, that was kind of obvious. Like I said, Kara, I don't know who either of them are. I also want to say that Kayla is probably a super common name. So that I don't think I know anybody named Kayla, but that's probably a very common name as well. Where's this raid? Play YouTube as I don't know what that is. Oh, how did I get stuck there? This raid is gonna be a bit of flying, I feel like. Yesterday I biked a lot for raids. I did 99 yellow Pikachu raids, and I got one from research, no shinies. Oh, dude, I'm so pissed. I'm genuinely so pissed. I biked 65 kilometers for nothing. That's a stream title. Still annoyed by it, though. actually wonder if I'm even able to join my own raids. I don't want to test it out, I don't think. I feel like if I test it out, I might get rid of the Gimme Ghoul event by accident. I'll test it out once I get a shiny. And with that I meant I would get rid of the Gimme Ghoul raid on the joining account, not on the hosting account with a shiny. Like, I don't know, they are both on the latest version. They're just not on the latest event, but I don't think that's required to do local raids. I feel like it should just be possible to join myself. Once I get a shiny and get the shiny twice. Wembu and Flameflex and Parrot SMP and Spoke is scripted. Good for you. Don't watch it. I've heard of Wembu because somebody on my Minecraft server was talking about that. Not really heard of the rest, so it means literally nothing to me, my man. Oh, Mischief. Dissolve. You got a haircut, Bob? Damn, crazy. Surprisingly, I didn't. When's the last time I got a haircut? Just before GoFest Denmark. So next time will be somewhere in like November or something. I don't know. I get a haircut like twice a year. Maybe 3. Not often. Talking about no, you're the only one that's talking about that, Nancy. What? Oh. I think 2 raids at the same time. How funny would it be if both of these were shiny right now? I think that'd be absolute cinema. That should be my opinion. I also just thought about something. Is it possible to save before a raid, then like if I get a shiny Gimme Ghoul, I leave the raid, I then save, and then I host it. And if it somehow messes up, can't I just restart, like soft reset and get the raid back? I feel like that should work. I don't know. Hello there, Lord Wes. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a nice day. How's your day? I mean, it started not too long ago. Will we ever shine out yourself? I already have. How many shinies from the XU line have I gotten? A lot. At least 3. Actually, is not in ZA, is it? I just realized. Even though he was an X and Y. Yeah, because ZA basically only has Kalos Pokemon and Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. That's the entire Pokedex. Or at least it is for the base game. I guess in the DLC it did add a ton more Pokemon, but I still don't think they added XU ever. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's Lunala. Hello. Also only have one more week to reach Master Ball rank this season in Champions. Oh yeah, guys, I'm probably having another tournament match today. I'm in the semi-finals of a tournament where you are not allowed to use the top 30 Pokemon. I have a pretty good team, but the team I'm about to fight against looks so scary, bro. It looks so scary. I don't like it. They have a Trick Rooming Musharna. They have a Belly Bolt. I hate Belly Bolt. That thing is absurdly strong, and I don't like it. I don't understand how that thing is not more meta. Because of ground types. There are a lot of ground types that are meta. That aren't available in this tournament. Ugh, I hate the Belly Bolt. Like, I don't know, that's something I don't think about. Oh, ground types are barely going to be available. Let's use electric types. Or, I don't know, other people are going to use electric types because ground Pokemon are not very easily available. Maybe I should at least have some ground moves on my team. None of my Pokemon know a ground move. That Belly Bolt is just going to destroy my team. Maybe I'll come back. What are you going to do, though? Take a nap? Surely the big Bobbert is not going to take a nap. I thought it was 7, not 4. Do 4-year-olds take naps? I don't know. Man, does it look like I know? Old men take naps? Oh, so you want to say you're like 80 years old? Grandpa. No! Right. Uh-huh. Bow. You're so mean. You were the one that literally said it. Old men take naps. I call you old, and now I'm the mean one. What do you mean? Why is it so hard for somebody to just, you know, sleep a reasonable amount of time? I'm gonna go to bed now. You're interesting. Very interesting. I think, like, I don't know, after the age of 10, maybe even after the age of 5, I've taken a nap once. And that was when I was really sick. Like, I had no energy to do anything. Like, even after my 24-hour stream, I didn't take a nap. I just stayed up till like 10 PM and then went to bed. Like, damn. That's a gimme cool. Hello there, Daniel. What's good, everyone? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Don't know what's so happy about Mondays. It's nothing interesting. Oh, bro, there's not going to be an interesting event in Pokemon Go in so long. We just had so many interesting events back to back to back to back, and now it's going to be so dead for like a month. Oh, it's sad. Hello there, Bidoof. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What is your answer? Oh, I left this right. Dude, the Switch one is so slow, bro. Scarlet Violet on Switch 1 is so unbearable. It's crazy. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for today. I kind of want to reach 3,700 encounters, but I also feel like that's kind of unreasonable. It's been almost half an hour. We've done like 13 encounters. So yeah, 3,700 is definitely not reasonable. Again, I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. I might go to the local toy store and buy Donkey Kong Bonanza, so I can stream that later. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTube video on it. I don't know much about the storyline at all. Like, I really don't know much about Donkey Kong Bonanza. The game's about, like, a year old. I played it, like, well over a year ago. Like, May of last year or something. I played Bonanza for a bit. Wait, did I reset the raise? No. I did not. And all I remember from playing, like, over a year ago was, damn, the controls are great, this game already feels like Mario Odyssey. I've been wanting to play the game for a while, just haven't really had the time to do so, but I got about 3 weeks before I start work or something like that. So maybe we can play Bonanza in that time. I think it should be possible. I don't know, if the game is as long as Mario Odyssey, I should definitely be able to do that in 3 weeks, I think. Although sometimes I'm gonna have to, like, work on school instead of play Bonanza. But I think it's fine. Okay, 6, 7. Sorry. We only reach this in the amount of encounters with 67 once in a while. Not very often. What did I tell you? I don't know. What did you tell me? That Pikachu was incredibly rare to the point where at some point there were less than 100 Pikachu in my entire country? God damn, bro, that thing was rare. Bro, at some point, the nearest Pikachu was 30 kilometers away! That's insane! Now, Pikachu being rare wasn't even my biggest issue. So, like, 3 all day. I visited a total of 12 raids to do... I've done 99 raids and 1 research encounter and no shiny. But the worst part was the fact that it was only available for 25 minutes. Because almost every time I saw a Pikachu raid, it was 22 minutes or more away. And, like, I had to race to get there in time. I also figured out, with 2 phones, I can do 9 raids in 3.5 minutes. Your 4 new backgrounds, Landorus T, Tornadus T, and the Lattes. That's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, I've seen a total of 100 yellow-headed Pikachu yesterday. I also saw a ton during GoFest. I also want to point out, I've done a ton of raids recently for Wobbuffet and Gengar. My luck is just not on my side these times, I guess. I don't know. I tried, man. Fun fact, out of the 99 raids that I did, 3 were remote and only 1 was a premium raid. All the other ones were free raid passes. Oops. Only background I didn't get was all 3 regular Genie, Terrakion, Crystal, and Heatran. Dang. Well, I didn't raid any of them at all. I exclusively did Pikachu raids. Which are so flubbin' rare, bro. Also, I have learned that the center of my city has super special treatment. Because the center of my city has a boosted amount of Mewtwo raids. And literally the entirety of yesterday, every single half hour, there were 0 Pikachu in the center of my city. Crazy. I gave up because an OCD breakdown? No. That's crazy. I gave up because there literally wasn't anything I could do anymore. Well, I could have done more remotes, but I really didn't want to. Go internet to work? Nice. Just had the wrong cables. Off. Nah, but I really didn't like... I didn't like the half an hour raid system. That already was really annoying to me. But the rarity of that Pikachu was not fun. Like, sometimes I just got to a raid and I couldn't do it with 9 accounts, because I just simply didn't have enough time. I arrived at the raid with like a minute left. Because I just had to race to get there. It was so stupid. And there have also just been half an hours where there were just no Pikachu within a 30-minute distance. Like, literally couldn't do anything for half an hour, just had to wait. Position myself in a more smart spot. Because, again, in rural areas there were more Pikachu than in city areas. Crazy. Like, in the area around my town, I think throughout the day there were more Pikachu raids than in the city. Which is so ridiculous. That makes no sense. There's so many more gyms in the city, but almost all of them were a lot Mewtwo. Which, I don't know, it just didn't make sense. Also, why on Google Maps can you only make a route of so many stops? I wanted to make a route of everywhere I've been today, yesterday. I was not going to show it on the stream, but just show people around me. But I had to split it up into 2 different pictures, because you can't do that many stops in one Google Maps, which is stupid. Also, Google Maps sucks with picking the fastest route, like really badly. At some point it was like, oh, if you want to get from here to there, yeah, it's going to be a 12-minute drive. I got there in 3 minutes by going over a bridge. Not even a shaky, just a normal bridge that is visible on Google Maps. But he just did not want me to go over that bridge for some reason. Very cursed. I don't know, I already know that I'm gonna do like a Gengar or Wobbuffet raid today and just get a shine out of that. I don't know, and like, I don't know, the upcoming events also all look so boring. Oh yes, next week, let's go walk 42 kilometers in a week with the most garbage event spawns. Ugh. Oh, that just sounds painful. I just have to travel 42 kilometers for a freaking Pikachu. That's gonna be painful. Also, isn't the season almost over? Or we still have 1 month of the season? We still have 1 month of the season. Because one of the Pokemon from the trailers has still not been in this season. Ha 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 ha. Please. Please, Niantic, Scopely. It's Scopely now. It's just fully Scopely now. You can't call it Niantic anymore. Please, don't make fake game trailers. That's just cringe. Like fake key art, okay, we've had that for like 7 years now. But you're not gonna make fake game trailers, right? Oh my god, bro, I had infinite momentum. I couldn't stop. What the hell? I saw the 3P from a mile away, but I literally couldn't stop myself. At least I won't have to play Pokemon Go for a while anymore. Like, what is the next interesting event? Rillaboom? Next Saturday? That's like the most interesting one. Also, when are we gonna have a raid or max battle day of a dark or steel type? I wanna evolve my Kopfu. Actually, next Sunday, we were supposed to have a dark raid day. But it got cancelled, so that's cool. That's cool. Also, DTR, would you be willing to help me strategize for a battle in a tournament that I have coming up soon? Would that be cheating to have my viewers help? Nah. Maybe. Oh. So I'm participating in a tournament where you're not allowed to use the top 30 Pokemon. Really cool concept. Unfortunately, my opponent has literally 2-0'd every single person he played so far. Like, he's a beast. And he has the most wackiest team, and it looks so scary. He has Bellybolt. Bellybolt alone is already so scary. I hate Bellybolt. I have one Pokemon that can hit it for more than 50% damage. Like, damn. In addition to that, he has Musharna, Mega Sceptile, which he has to bring Sceptile every game. That's the only one he has to bring every game. He has Mamoswine, Alchemy, help, bro. That Bellybolt is just gonna blow me up, and I can already feel it. And Cerulech's last Pokemon. Cerulech really doesn't look that scary to my team specifically. But the rest... And I have Mega Dragonite, which I have to bring every game. Well, I don't have to Mega Evolve it every game, but... Kangaskhan. Talonflame. Which I'm really starting to regret not putting an item on Talonflame. But it's too late for that now. Farina, which Trina's has been really good so far. It's just into this team it looks mid, because he doesn't really have any interesting priority moves. He has no Encore, no Fake Outs. He has Shadow Sneak and Ice Shard, which are a little annoying, but I can deal with those, I feel like. And what else do I have? I have Aegislash, which looks pretty strong into the team, but also pretty weak, so that's not great. And Politoed. The thing is, some of my team members are incredibly slow. Nothing is slower than Bellybolt, but if he does set up Trick Room, I feel like it's not the end of me. Especially since Bellybolt and Trick Room I can protect against. Albeit that most of my team doesn't really know Protect. That's not true, actually. It's just my Kangaskhan, I think. Who, I bring Kangaskhan to every battle, because he's just so powerful, bro. Kangaskhan is good. Unless you're up against a faster Fake Outer, then Kangaskhan is really terrible. To the point where it's practically useless, but he doesn't have any Fake Outers. I don't know, like, my plan is to lead with a Tailwinder. Don't know whether that's Dragonite or Talonflame yet, but lead with a Tailwinder and Kangaskhan. Fake something out. Either set up Tailwind, or let the Musharna Trick Room. Because again, I don't really mind Trick Room being up for the most part. I feel like I could benefit from that in ways. I need to write down all the speed numbers for myself, so I know who's gonna outspeed who in Trick Room or what. Aegislash is probably not gonna outspeed Sceptile in Tailwind. I just thought about that. Ugh. Assuming he's running max speed Sceptile. I don't know, the team just looks so scary, bro, with that belly... Just with the Bellybolt. And Sceptile doesn't help. I think I'm stuck. Cool. What a great feature. I don't know, like, I really want to lead Talonflame, but I feel like there is no reason for him not to lead Bellybolt. And Bellybolt just one-shots my Talonflame, because I don't have Focus Sash on it. For some reason. I really should have put Focus Sash on it. In hindsight, in almost all the battles that I'm playing, I wish I had Focus Sash on it. But I have no item acrobatics instead, which is pretty useless in quite some cases. So, like, what do I do if he leads with Bellybolt and I have Talonflame out? Like, I mean, there's also the thing, he only one-shots Talonflame if he Thunderbolts. If he goes for Parabolic Charge for some reason, he doesn't do much damage. I can fake out the Bellybolt, but I hate attacking the Bellybolt, but he has Metronome, so he can just spam Parabolic Charge. It's so bad looking. I don't like it. There's no way I can force him to, like, switch out. I don't know if Encore... I have Perish Song. On Politoed, he's gonna get one-shot by almost anything from it. Just not looking right. I'll be honest. Not looking the best. Like, I do not know how to deal with the Bellybolt. And because of that, I want to lead Dragonite Kangaskhan. Set up Tailwind, fake out Bellybolt's partner, whatever it may be. Maybe don't set up Tailwind if it's Musharna and just double attack the Musharna. Which would prevent Trick Room from going up, which wouldn't be terrible for me, I don't think. I thought about it so much, but it, like, I don't know, in previous battles, I'm like, okay, this is a strong lead, regardless of what he leads. But, like, this battle, like, I don't know, it's just gonna be mind games. What are you gonna lead with? What am I gonna lead with? Oh, have I been here? Maybe. Can't be bothered to go there, because it's pretty far out of my way. This is such a scary battle. I feel like this is where I'm gonna get knocked out of the tournament in the semifinals. That is probably just how it's gonna be. Dang it. Like, I don't think there's much I can do against this team. I got the semifinals out of 10 players. Made it to top 4. It's not terrible. One of the people in the tournament had the worst team I've ever seen. And he accidentally used a top 30 Pokemon, but that wasn't on purpose. Like, I don't know. That was a pretty poor team. But I also feel like, I don't know, the Charolash is really good against 2 of my Pokemon, so I feel like if I don't bring either of them game 1, he's not gonna bring his Charolash game 2, and then I can bring both of them. Mind games. That is currently kind of my plan. But also, the Politoed kind of just sucks into the team, unless he does bring Charolash. And Politoed is pretty decent into the Sceptile. Ice Beam go burr. Also, Sceptile does one tap with Leaf Storm. So unless I get speed control, it's not gonna help either. What if I lead Bellybolt's Dragonite? Does that go wrong? Probably. You are cool and respectable. Well, thanks, Terrell. Those are some interesting compliments. How are we doing today? Terrell? I hope you're having a nice day. I don't know, I also feel like I might just be overthinking the battle too much. I've been winning most of my, like, every match that I've won 2-0. And the one that I've lost 2-1. So, like, I have a pretty good record. But I don't know. Should you really add voice lines to Pokemon? 100%. Even if they just voiced the cutscenes, dude, such an improvement. If Gen 10 doesn't have voice acting, I might riot. Like, that would just be absurd. I don't know. Gen 8 should have had voice acting, but it not being there wasn't that big of a deal. Gen 9 should have had voice acting. They literally have cutscenes. Like, you can even turn off if you want to. No voice acting doesn't make sense. Then Legends ZA literally has cutscenes where people move their mouth as if they are speaking. Proper length and everything, but no words are coming out. Crazy. So, Gen 10 has to have voice acting, I feel like. Or, not have a need for voice acting. Just no cutscenes, but I can't imagine that. But I'd be okay with that, I suppose. But please don't do cutscenes without voice acting. That's just not okay. Where is 3680? We've done like 28 so far today. It's been going fast all of a sudden, so I don't know, maybe we will reach 3700 gimmies today. Maybe. Like, I just spam A until the yapping is done. Well, you can't really do that during cutscenes. That's the fun part. You can't even spam A. The only way to skip the cutscenes is to turn it on in settings. Reserve Pokemon wins in waves that the grass starter is grass fighting because it kind of looks like Torchic. It looks like Red from Angry Birds. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, I guess it can't. It doesn't look like Torchic. It's a bird Pokemon. I feel like. I don't know. It looks like Rowlet too. He's gonna be pure grass though, right? I think they've said. I don't know if they've given confirmation on that. Don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know, I just hope Winds and Waves is going to be the best Pokemon game on the Switch. Because, I want to point out, the bar is very low. I think the Switch era... Okay, I think the Switch era is probably better than the Game Boy era. But other than that, it's worse than the GBA, the DS, and the 3DS eras so far. The games are slightly abysmal. We need an electric normal type Pokemon? Why? Why do we need an electric normal type Pokemon? I don't have a specific flight point unlocked there. That is a little annoying. Where is that? It's at the waterfall, I think. If I remember correctly. How do I get there? Where's the waterfall? That right there. It's the area where Cupfu spawns. this sign right here. I see pure grass into grass fighting, fire into fire psychic, water into water fairy. No, surely fire type becomes fairy, right? Check. Check what? What? Check. Let me see, what's water again? I don't see water turning into fairy. I see water kind of turning into dark. Grass into fighting and fire into fairy. That's a type triangle. I see that happening. Water poison? Could be. The only issue with poison is it doesn't fit in the type triangle, which doesn't make sense for starters. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna ever see a dragon type starter. Gotta be honest. I don't think so. Yo, can I ask you? If you're asking whether you can ask me a question, that already is a question. Can I ask you something? It's gotta be the dumbest question ever, because you're already asking somebody something. It doesn't make sense to ask. No, you cannot. Of course you can ask a question. You've already asked multiple questions. But our answer is something else. Why am I going back there? What am I doing? Can I ask you 2 questions to speak? Yeah, but you still asked the first question, so it's still weird. Could have had the perfect chance to make Pikachu electric normal type. I mean, Pikachu is the iconic electric type. Why would they make it electric normal? It doesn't even, like, it's based on a mouse. It doesn't even look that much like a mouse. Like, I feel like all normal types look like animals, where Pikachu just doesn't. So I don't know how true that is. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe his original design did kind of look more close to a mouse. Let's nerf Pikachu. I mean, it is Pikachu. Who cares if Pikachu gets nerfed? It's not like anybody uses Pikachu competitively. I mean, more people use Pikachu competitively than Watchog, but... Check the grass starter from Pokemon Winds and Waves design. Yes, it looks like red from Angry Birds, like I just said. Like we'll pick up Baby Cup. Yeah, but barely anybody plays Baby Cup. It's not even official format. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, he's strong. I'll give you that. No Baby Cup slander will be tolerated. That was literally not... Slander is when it's not true. What I just said was true, that not many people play it and that it's not official format. Those are both just factual statements. I'm not saying Little Cup is bad. I'm just saying that not many people play it and it's non-official format, which those are just factual statements. Ah! Land. Ugh. I meant it's a Viper, brother. Stupid. Sure, that can work, and... Nope, that's not the rate I'm going to. Starters that can work and a different type things from the usual starter typings. like rock and fighting. Yeah, flying rock and fighting is a valid type, like, combo. It's just that nobody wants that type combo. We've never had a rock starter before. How many types have we never had as a starter before? Normal? I don't think we've ever had an ice starter before either. Hello there, Yusuf. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We've only, by technicality, had electric starter. Same with normal. We have actually had both as a starter. Sure. I guess we technically have. I don't know, dragon and normal. And rook. Are those the only ones that we've never had as a starter before? So maybe we will get rook, who knows? Ground Torterra. And Marshall. Yeah, that's a good point. Forgot about him too. I think Rock, Dragon, and Normal are only ones we've never had. We'll probably never have Normal or Dragon. Wait, again, we have had Normal. Only Dragon and Rock are the only two starter types we've not had, I think. Which, the Rock one feels weird. Dragon I can understand. But Rock doesn't make the most amount of sense ever that we've never had a Rock starter. Unless we have and we're all just tripping. But I don't think so. Sometimes maybe we will see a Rock type starter in Gen 10. I don't think so. None of them look like they'll become Rock types. I don't know. It's an interesting one. If anything, I'd see a regional Torterra being Rock type at some point. Also, I think we were talking about how the water starter might turn dark. We've already had 2 water dark starters. So I also don't know how likely that one is. I don't know. We're tired of Eradicate looks like a rat. Tell me they look like a rat. No, does Charizard looks like a lizard? I have no clue what you're on about. Honestly, different 3 types on Torterra like in Cobblemon when you give it a sapling. That's never gonna happen because he's the starter. That is never gonna happen. I could see him making an Ice type. Oh yeah, but we've also never had an Ice type starter. We've never seen Ice Dragon or Rook. We've never had an Ice starter. No. Hold up. Bo, I can do the speaking again. I'm too lazy to do the grinding. In what game with fairy types do you have to grind Pokemon to level up? Genuine question. What? Also, isn't the second latest evolution level number literally from a bug type and not a dragon type? Like, you're saying a bunch of stuff and it just doesn't make sense, I'm gonna be so honest. Is that true? I think the bug type is the second latest level evolution, right? Pokemon sorted by evolution level. What's first? Hydreigon. Oh no, Larvesta's third actually. The first two are dragon type. It's dragon, dragon, bug, dragon, rock, flying, dragon, psychic, steel, dragon, fighting, dragon, steel, dragon. Okay, it's a lot of dragon types, but being the strongest type in the game, second strongest type in the game, it's not that crazy. Did I time sheets? I did. Eh. Alright, dear, how excited are you for Shiny Snom getting released in Pokemon Go in a week? Ooh. I'm never getting that. You already know that. Guess what? Once Snom Shiny get released, we're never gonna see Snom in the monthly pass anymore, even though we see it like every month. Like, it's so it's genuinely so predictable. Snom's in the game, brother. How long Snom been in the game for? A year and a half? More? Snom Pokemon Go. Snom was released August 6th. 1 year ago. Oh, it's not even been in the game for a year? Damn. Okay. I really thought it was in the game longer than that. Oh, that's the wrong controller. I don't know, it's definitely less rare than Larvesta, but it's on similar rarity levels. It's almost just a little cringe, in my opinion. They really did not need to do him like that. I don't like egg exclusive Pokemon to begin with. Like, if you watch the Global Go Fest video, you can see that most of the shinies I still need in Pokemon Go are egg exclusives. Like, half of them or something. It's stupid. Wait, I made it need something on top of 400 candy. Yeah, 400 candy I can maybe kind of understand. But the stupid 10 hearts and nighttime requirements are absurd. Just make no sense. I don't know, maybe I will get lucky with Shiny Snom, who knows. I got a 4-star Sobble and Tepic. 1 Wild Word Research. I got a 4-star Pikachu yesterday with the yellow cap. Who was surprised? Not me. Ahaha. I mean, to be fair, out of 100 rates, it wasn't that likely. Also, did you know that Mewtwo's IV floor was 11, 11, 11? I literally learned that like a week ago. Meaning you have a 1 in 125 chance to get a Hunder. And only a 1 in 2500 chance to get a Shunder. And only a 1 in 10,000 chance to get a background Shunder. My Mewtwo's IV floor will be 12 Hellstrom. What is that supposed to mean? How does that work? Lucky? Oh. That's a good point. Fair, I guess. You know, one thing I still genuinely, it just irritates me about Pokemon Go, is that it never saves settings. It doesn't save AR settings, doesn't save notification settings, but it does save sound settings. It does save some other settings, like graphic settings. Why is it so random in what settings it saves and what it doesn't? It's so infuriating, bro. Like this morning, I got 3 notifications. Somebody sent you a gift. Thanks. Really needed that. It's so annoying for no reason, I find. Like, oh yeah, let me feed my Keldeo. Oh, never mind. AR mode is on. Cool. I have to turn it off again first. Why? But like, again, it does save stuff like graphic settings. It saves sound settings. I don't know if it saves home settings, to be fair. I think it does. I don't know for sure though. It's just weird. I don't know, my account's number, I don't know, 4 through 10 will be retired again for a while. Actually, that's not true. What is that rate close to my house? Wobbuffet. Is there 7 more minutes? I don't think I'm doing that. But there's another 3-star next to my house. Oh, that's a 1-star, never mind. Probably want to do either a Gengar or Wobbuffet raid with 9 accounts today. Just cause. I don't know. You got 150,000 XP first catch today. Is crazy. Today I'm on a 4-day catch streak. I'm pretty sure. I also personally really do not care for XP. Also, I don't know if I asked this before on stream. I probably have. I'm pretty sure I have asked this before. But do you all think Apex, Holo, and Lugia can be shiny now? Because, like, I don't know. I can still encounter them. It's a lot of effort. It's maybe too much effort. I don't know if I'll ever encounter them, but... When minus 2.5 times over XP needed, damn. What are you stuck on? Are you stuck on something like stupid that you could do within a week? Gifts, bruh. Isn't it gift sending, not gift opening, that you're stuck on? I can't see all the requirements anymore. Cool. I mean, I don't know how big your friend list is, but couldn't you literally go through your entire friend list right now, send 50 gifts, do it again tomorrow? Like, I feel like that's so little effort. And I mean, honestly, the same goes for opening. Heck, for me personally, every time I'm at an in-person Go Fest, I make sure that every single one of my friends has a gift. Also, friendship, well, okay. Friendship was the easiest way to get XP. Now with 10 times XP events, I don't know if that's true anymore. But once they go away again, friendship is the best source of XP as well. Like, what, 200 million XP? Okay, that's still 1,000 best friends. Still quite... No, it's not 1,000 best friends. It's a little less than that. It's like 666 best friends. Like, realistically, now that I think about it, if you really wanted to, you could reach level 80 in terms of XP, not in terms of the challenges, but in terms of XP, you could reach level 80 in 90 days by just having 650 best friends in 90 days. Don't think anybody's ever going to do that. That'd be crazy. But I suppose it's technically possible. I don't know, my alt is level 60, and leveling him up just doesn't mean anything anymore. Like, what is the point of leveling up in terms of game progression? It literally does nothing. I mean, well, level 40, everything is different. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, okay, to be fair, before level 40, you can't have level 50 Pokemon. Okay, that's level 35 DTR. Also, is that true for field research? I know the levels and IVs of wild monsters different. First of all, I'm pretty confident that's level 35, not 40. 30 is different research. Interesting. I wonder if that was only since the research update, or whether that's been longer. No, that has to be not true. That must have been introduced in the research update then, because I specifically remember I was, for spinner number 9, I was doing a bunch of research for that on like level 16 accounts, and it worked just fine. Was I? Maybe I didn't actually. Maybe I did not. Maybe I'm lying. That was just timed research I did on other accounts. I don't know, I do have a level 35 account, but I can't spin Pokestop, so it's not much of an issue. How many items too many do I have on that account? I am curious now. Also, we passed 3,700 today. That's quite nice. Let me see. I have 2,965 out of 550 items. So, okay, let me use some potions. I have 2,409 items too many in my bag. Whoopsie. Yeah, I can't spin Pokestop. That means the only way for me to get balls on this account is research. It's really silly. And I can't get eggs on this account. I literally cannot obtain eggs on this account. Just silly as well. It's just very silly. I think that was it for my second account for today, because I'm pretty sure we're literally at the end of the route for it. I'm gonna check out 2 more raids on main, unless one of them is a 5-star. Yeah. And then that would be it for now. Again, as I don't know what else I'm gonna do today, I might actually go out and get Donkey Kong Bonanza so I can stream that later today. If you're setting for opening gifts with full bag, why not research? I hate that, bro. You know what they really should add? To somewhere in your settings? Pokestop settings. Right? You should be able, for every single item that you can spin out of Pokestop, you should be able to turn it off. Like, I don't want to get regular balls, I don't want to get regular potions, I don't want to get super potions, I don't want to get evolution items, because every time you give them to me, I instantly throw them away. I would just want to be able to turn it off. It would be so much nicer. And also, just be able to get quests without... Quest and spin streak, both of those should be possible. And XP. Like, if you want to get a body heart from an unspin Pokestop, you should be able to do that with a full bag. All of those should be possible. I agree with you so much. They really need to kind of revamp that, I feel like, personally, but I feel like Scopely doesn't... Like, and the thing is, it doesn't even make sense to not have these features. I don't think anybody is ever going to buy more backspace purely so they can get quests, when you can just throw away items. Right? I don't know. It just feels silly to me. Okay, well, that weasel ruined it. That's gonna be it for me for today. For this morning, for today of Pokemon. Again, I might be back later today with some Donkey Kong Bonanza. But we'll see about that then. So I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye bye.